It's Thursday. That means it's a concert. We're going to start, and today we're going to talk about bucket filling. We're going to celebrate bucket filling. And I know we've talked about it in the past, but we may have some new people who've never, been part of this before. So we want to just talk about what it is. Bucket filling, the whole idea is we have inside of us an invisible bucket where we keep all of our positive thoughts and feelings about ourselves. Yep. And when that bucket is full, everything is wonderful. It doesn't matter if it's a rainy day or a sunny day, we're feeling great. Everything is possible because we're full of good feelings and good energy, right? If our bucket is empty and we don't have any good thoughts or feelings, it doesn't matter if the sun is shining, it doesn't matter if there's beautiful flowers blooming all around us, everything seems impossible. That's just what it feels like when we don't have any energy or any good feelings, when our bucket is empty. So, the idea of bucket filling is you go around and you share positive feelings and thoughts and everything with everybody. So, if somebody walks into a room, you smile at them. You say, hey, how you doing? If somebody drops something, you go help them pick up whatever they're doing. You open a door for somebody. If somebody walks in and they look like they could really use the only seat, there's no seats available, you get up and you let them sit down. It's keeping your eyes open to the needs of others around you and yourself. You take care of each other. People then know that they are loved and they're cared for, and that fills their bucket. And the crazy thing about bucket filling is it not only makes them feel happy, it makes us feel happy because we were made to love. That's what we were made to do. So, we're going to start with a simple song. I just want you to sing back each line to me. It goes like this. Fill a bucket every day. I can fill a bucket. You can too. Fill a bucket. Fill a bucket every day. I like filling buckets. That's simple. Fill a bucket every day. I can fill a bucket. You can fill a bucket. We all can. Okay, so everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Yeah, right. Add a little light here, add a little light there. Till everybody's bucket shines bright, we get it going with a helping hand. Here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Can you do that? Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there. Till everybody's bucket shines bright, we get it going with a friendly look. That's all it took. With a helping hand, here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there. Till everybody's bucket shines bright, we get it going with a big hello. What do you know? With a friendly look, that's all it took. With a helping hand, here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right. Add a little light here, add a little light there. Till everybody's bucket shines bright, we get it going. Make a brand new friend. Come on in with a big hello. What do you know? With a friendly look, that's all it took. With a helping hand, here I am. It's so easy. Everybody here has a bucket. Yes. Everybody's bucket holds light. Right, add a little light here, add a little light there, till everybody's bucket, each and every bucket, every single bucket shines bright. Woo! I love that. That really gets me going. Okay, let me see what we've got. Oh, we got Brandy is with us today, and Pat from Ketchikan. Oh man, what a great place Ketchikan is. And Wanda and Rose and Adrian and Les and Karen from Pleasant Prairie. Oh my gosh, and Jackie and Lindsay and Anthony and Linda and Mona and Raina Rose and Jan. Oh man, what a group. And Mona and Layla, yes. Okay, you guys. Well, so we're talking about bucket filling. The thing about it is, as I said, it makes us happy when we fill other people's buckets. And you can put in the chat there if you want things you do to fill other people's buckets. You know, most people in the world are bucket fillers. They don't even know about bucket filling, but they just do all kinds of wonderful things. I was at a school in Iowa a couple weeks ago, in Oakwood, Iowa. Fabulous school. And it was just a bucket filling school. Everybody was looking out for each other, taking care of each other. Such good energy there. And they'd never heard of bucket filling. So you don't have to know about it. You just do it, right? It comes from your heart. And when you do it, you feel like this, and you can sing back each line to me. I'm all key. Where are we? Here we are. I'm all filled up with happiness. It feels so good. It is the best. It means a lot. I must confess. I'm all filled up with happiness. I'm all filled up, and I know why. All my good thoughts collect inside. They mean a lot. Oh me, oh my. I'm all filled up, and I know why. I'm all filled up, and right to the brim, with all the love that you put in. It means a lot, this love within. I'm all filled up, right to the brim. I'm all filled up with happiness. It feels so good. It is the best. It means a lot. I must confess. I'm all filled up with happiness. I'm all filled up, and it's the best. Oh yes! Yay. Bucket filling. Man, it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Yes. Okay, so Jan says, he helps his mom take the laundry out of the washer, shake it, and put it in the dryer. He takes her dishes from her room to the kitchen when she sometimes eats in bed. Oh man, bringing food to his mom in bed. How sweet. That's wonderful. I always say wait a minute, Melania from Vera and Russell in South San Francisco. Yay, Vera and Russell. How are you guys? I just want to ask, how is everybody doing? How are you doing this morning? Are you feeling good? I hope so. The world is happier because you're in it. Did you know that? Every single one of us. Yeah. Just take a deep breath for a second. You were put here on this planet to be the amazing, special person you are. That's just how it is. Yeah, you. So let's do this song. We haven't done this one in a while. I hope you're all singing with me. When I say sing back each line, are you singing it? It's so much better if we hear each other singing, right? So this one goes like this. Hello world, hello world. That's your part, right after me. Hello world, hello world. My old friend, it's another day, it's another day. I'm glad to see you again, to see you again. The sun is up, the sun is up. I'm ready to play. So hello world, what do you say? And I know some of you know the sign language by now, but let's go over it just to refresh everybody's memory. If you wanted to communicate the ideas of this chorus to somebody who couldn't hear, then you would use sign language. Or if you couldn't speak, there are some people who can't speak, so they use their hands instead with sign language. So hello looks like this. Hello, hello. World, you make W's and you spin them like that. So it's hello world, my old friend. It's another day. Day, it's like the sun rising and setting. I'm glad, good feeling. I'm glad to see you. Can you do that? Boom. I see you. To see you again. That's halfway. Let's try that. Hello world, my old friend. It's another day. I'm glad to see you again. Hi, Taylor. The sun is up. We're going to do this. The motion for sun is up. The sun is up is actually sun is up, but this is just what everybody does. So we're going to do sun is up. I'm ready to go like this and wiggle them. Play. So hello world, what do you say? Okay, all right. So actually, let's do it again, and I won't play the guitar. We'll just do it, sing it together. Hello world, can you sing it back to me still? Hello world, my old friend, my old friend. It's another day, it's another day. I'm glad to see you again, see you again. The sun is up, the sun is up. I'm ready to play. So hello world, what do you say? Okay, on the verses, can you make up signs on the verses? Whatever I sing. There are bikes to ride. There are bikes to ride. What would you do for riding a bike? Maybe like this. Frogs to find. Forts to build. Forts to build. Trees to climb. Trees to climb. Dolls to dress. Dolls to dress. Beads to string. Teams to choose. Songs to sing. Hello world, hello world, my old friend, it's another day. I'm glad to see you again. The sun is up, I'm ready to play. So hello world, what do you say? Okay, there are games to play. What would you do with your hands to show games to play? Games to play. Ducks to feed. Berries to pick. Books to read. Fish to catch. You going fishing? Friends to meet. Jokes to tell. And cookies to eat. Hello world, my old friend. It's another day. I'm glad to see you again. have with us Taylor, who has asked for the last couple of times if I would do On the Day You Were Born. And Taylor, you don't have to ask more than once. Remember, just one time is enough. Does anybody have a birthday like this week? If you do, put it up in the chat. It is, let's see, today is September 14th. Do I know anybody who has a birthday today? Not off the top of my head. Does anybody know of anybody who has a birthday today? Oh my gosh! Christine, it's her birthday. Let's start with Christine. On the day Christine was born, on the day Christine was born, on the day Christine was born, the angels sang and they blew on their horns and they danced, they smiled and raised up their hands on the day Christine was born. Oh, Christy's son David birthday is in 5 days. Let's do David. On the day that David was born, on the day that David was born, on the day that David was born, the angels sang and they blew on their horns and they they smiled and raised up their hands on the day that David was born. And Taylor, since it was your request, even though your birthday's in July, we're going to do Taylor. On the day that Taylor was born, on the day that Taylor was born, on the day that Taylor was born, the angels sang and they blew on their horns and they smiled and raised up their hands on the day that Taylor was born. Lindsay's friend Becca's birthday was yesterday. Becca. On the day that Becca was born, on the day that Becca was born, on the day that Becca was born, the angels sang and they blew on their horns and they smiled and raised up their hands on the day that Becca was born. Raising up their hands on the day each one of us was born, no matter when your birthday is. On the day each one of us was born. Raising up their hands on the day each one of us was born. Yay, happiness. Okay, so I wanted to take you guys on a little stroll around my yard because there's things going on. And we've been talking about bucket filling today, right? So, when we did a show recently on butterflies, I talked about this plant. This plant is the narrow leaf milkweed plant. And it's not the milkweed you have in Minnesota or I grew up with in New Jersey. It's different. See how narrow the leaves are? And I don't even know if it gets pods. It must, but it's very different looking than the milkweed I knew when I was growing up. But it's the only milkweed that butterflies, monarch butterflies in California, can lay their eggs on. Because there are other milkweeds that sometimes grow, but they don't die back in the year, and they sometimes have microbes in them that are bad for the butterflies. So this is the one they want us to plant for them. So we planted some. And I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of little yellow dots. See on that middle thing at the top, that middle sprout that's coming up, there's a little yellow dot on there. They're aphids. And I've been cleaning the aphids off of them because they've been eating it. But they keep coming. It just keeps growing back. And hopefully in the spring, we'll get some monarch butterfly eggs on there. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the That's the narrow-leaf milkweed that's doing very well. And then we planted some hibiscus plants in our yard recently. We had to take out some bushes because they were dying, and we put in some hibiscus ones. Look at that flower. That's this morning. Oh my gosh. How beautiful is that, right? And then, yes, this is a pepper tree. It actually is in our neighbor's yard on the other side of the wall, but it comes over our yard and it actually makes this cool little space that I can go down on a hot summer day and sit on a chair and with my guitar and write songs underneath that tree. Yeah. Let me give you a close-up because it's all in bloom. That's why I took the picture. You see those blooms? They're going to turn into little red berries that are actually pepper. If you crush them between your fingers and you smell them, they actually smell like pepper. I don't know that it's pepper you'd put in a thing in your yard, in your kitchen, but you crush them up and you smell them. And then, of course, behind me, what a beautiful display of pink that is, isn't it? Crepe myrtles. So what happened is California never gets rain in the summer. Southern California never gets rain in the summer. We got, because of a hurricane, the first hurricane that's ever come to Southern California in years and years and years, we got it, and we got a bunch of rain. And then, like the next week after, we got some more rain. Unheard of. Everything is so happy. Look at the berries. The seeds, and you see those right there over my shoulder? Those are from the first round of flowers that happened earlier this year, a couple months ago. Now, because of all the rain, we've got all these pink flowers. It's so beautiful. Yes, bee food. Bee food. Yes. Unbelievable. So, I just had to take you around the yard and show you that because it's too beautiful. It's too beautiful. Okay, so let me see. Where are we here with our time? We've got time. I have a song I want to end with, but is there another song you'd like us to do together? We had a little thing at the beginning, so we're going to go over our half hour because there's a little confusion about my mic, so I had to start over. And I did, and here we are. Yeah, if you have, one of the things I noticed, we talked about pollinators last week. Pollinators, the bees and the moths and the wasps and the all the things that fly around that pollinate flowers. And since doing that, I have just noticed how many insects, so many dragonflies. Oh, we have a pool and they come down the water, they zoop and they go around. And it's just amazing how many insects we have in our yard and how happy they are. And it just makes me so happy. Okay, so we had a request. Here we go. Every time you hear me say, these are places in the world, you go like this. Like that, all right? So try it. These are places in the world. If you hear me name a place that you've been to, raise your hand as it goes by, all right? I want to see those hands going up and down. Here we go. These are places in the world. Some you know, some you don't. Some you'll visit, and some you won't. Some are near, and some are far. Some sound exotic like Zanzibar, because these are places in the world. Bombay, Cape May, Mandalay, Baffin Bay, Baghdad, Leningrad, Ashgabat, Trinidad, LA, Norway, Paraguay, Monterey, Singapore, Ecuador, Bangalore, Baltimore. These are places in the world. Fiji, Sicily, Nagasaki, Tennessee, Cairo, Quito, Borneo, Idaho, Taiwan, Dijon, Saigon, Tehran, Guatemala, Oklahoma, Argentina, North Dakota. These are places in the world. Some are new and some are old. Some are hot and some are low and some are wet and some are, because these are places in the world. Glasgow, Oslo, Fresno, Tsingtao, Falkland, Auckland, Yucatan, Disneyland or Disney World. Libya, Namibia, Romania, Pennsylvania, Bora Bora, Walla Walla, Costa Rica, Bratislava. These are places in the world. Krakow, Changchou, Moscow, Tokelau, Dominique, Pikes Peak, Mozambique, Bitter Creek, Warsaw, Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, Cameroon, Haifa, Mecca, Bethlehem, Jerusalem. These are places in the world. High on a mountain, down on the plain, deep in the jungle, in the middle of the rain. Children laugh and children play everywhere, every day. Because these are places in the world. I never try to raise my hand for places I've been because I always get mixed up in the song. And of course, I didn't want to say I'd been to places I hadn't. So Mecca I haven't been to yet, but I hope to. Anyway, fun song. Good request. Good request, Mona. Okay, so we have time for one more. And let's see. Here we go. I'm going to just put it in the capo bucket filling. Oh, by the way, all those places in the world, if you were to meet somebody from one of those places, would you welcome them? Would you say, hi, tell me about Mozambique. What's it like living in Mozambique? We have somebody from Mozambique, right? You welcome them in, right? And introduce them and include them. That's what we do as bucket fillers, right? Add a little light here, add a little light there, bucket filling as we go, making sure that everybody is reminded and they know they are welcome, they are special, they are worthy, they belong. We're all part of one big circle. Come on in and sing along. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Add a little light here, add a little love there. Bucket fillers, you and I. There is room inside the circle. Come in, stand here by my side. Reaching out, bringing in those who don't yet know that they belong. We're all part of one big circle. Come on in and sing along. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. If you're with a bunch of people, or even 2 or 3, whatever, join hands, make a circle. It's a circle of light. It's a circle of kindness. The more we give love to the world, the more it can find us. When our buckets are full, we feel happy and strong. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Filled up with light, it only feels right to pass it along. Yes. Yay. Happy day. Yeah. And by the way, get outside. See what's going on. Look for insects. Look for birds. We had orioles visited our yard recently. Yeah. Beautiful birds. My goodness. Elegant birds. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next Thursday.